Hello everyone and welcome to my Week 12 Philadelphia Eagles prediction. Last week I was there. It was awesome. A 27-17 victory by our Philadelphia Eagles, baby, to propel us to 7-3, number 1 in NFC East. Let's go, baby. Now it is time. We're going to Soldier Field at 4:15 against the 7-3, number 1 NFC North, Chicago, the Bears, playing the Eagles today, baby. And ever since last week, that was a big emotional victory. Think about the games we've just won. The Colts, the Redskins, and the Giants. 3 emotional victories. Wow. We have a couple injury reports that are really huge before we start this out. Asante Samuel out. Ellis Hobbs out for the season, maybe the career. He just he hurt his disc in his neck, a different one. I don't know. He might not be back ever again. But hey, he's a hard worker, and I wish the best for him and his family, you know? So, Asante Samuel is out. Big, because that means Josilio Hansen and Dimitri Patterson will get the starts today. I want to talk about last week real quick. 3 big drops by Jackson, Avant, and Macklin. We can't drop the ball this week. We have to catch it. We're in a hostile environment. Chicago Bears, it's November, almost December now. It's going to be cold. So, we're going to have to play good ball. We're going to have to stick that ball into our hands, put some stickums on our gloves, and catch every ball thrown to us. LaShawn McCoy, huge. I was there at the 50-yard line. When he broke that 4-for-1, I called it before anybody. I knew that hole was open. All he had to juke is one person. Every good running back makes at least one person miss. And LaShawn McCoy is off and going to be one of the best running backs ever in Philadelphia Eagles history. He had 14 rushes for 111 yards and a touchdown. Big. 4-for-1, 50-plus yard TD. And Jeremy Macklin, 9 receptions, 120 yards, career highs. Bang. Huge. We had a big defense today. We made him cough it up 5 times. 5 turnovers. 2 INTs, a fumble against the Giants, recovery, leading the league at NFL best in takeaways. Incredible. But this week is a big game. Because if we want to get a bye in the first round, we might need this for his tiebreaker, you know? But hey, Michael Vick made the cover up SI. If anybody got Sports Illustrated, it's awesome. This is really a victory. You know what I mean? That's what we need, a victory. 5-0 in all 5 games he has started and finished this year, Michael Vick. Also has scored 3 rushing touchdowns in 3 games for the first time in his career, you know? The past 3 games he's been scoring touchdowns running, too. His stats will look like this. He's 1,600 yards, 11 TDs. He's an NFL best 108.7 quarterback rating, passer rating. Better than Peyton Manning. Crazy, right? But for rushing, he's awesome. He's first in NFL rushing for quarterbacks. He's 375 yards and 5 TDs. He's incredible. LaShawn McCoy's having a great year, too. He's going to break 1,000. He's got 726 yards. He's averaging 5 yards a carry, 6 TDs. And he's got most receptions on the team. He's got 51. He's got 381 yards, but he catches every single ball. Very good hands, LaShawn McCoy. It's funny that I didn't mention him as a big drop. He stayed calm the whole game, and he got his 1 chance in the 4th quarter, actually 2, and he took it to the house. In the next one, he put the game away. So Asante Samuel's big that he's out too, because he leads the team with 7 INTs, and he leads the league. NFL best, 7 INTs, crazy. Dimitri Patterson, ever since he came in, he's got 3 INTs. He's doing great. We are 66-33-1. That's a 665 percentage. As a 665 winning percentage in November on. That's crazy. 7-3 is the best start since the 2004 season when we went 9-1 and went to Super Bowl. Everybody remembers that. We lost to the Patriots. But these are the keys to the game. No, actually, before keys to the game, Deshaun Jackson got 33 receptions for 652 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 19.76 yards per catch. Crazy. Macklin, 47 yards, 47 receptions for 705 yards. They're both going to break 1,000. We're going to have 1,000-yard receivers for like the first time in like a decade. Crazy. Jason Avant, he's doing great. He just needs to be Mr. Reliable again, just like he was this whole season and last season. And where's Brent Selleck? But hey, Brent Selleck is going to be a big key to this game. Just like I said last game, he wasn't the key, but I think this week I must have missed it by 1 week. But keys to victory. Stop Matt Forte. We need to stop the rushing just like we have been all season. We've been great with stopping running backs. We need to score in the red zone. Don't settle for 3 points. If we have to settle for 3 points, it's okay, but don't settle every time. We need to put in the ball, touchdowns, red zone. Force Jay Cutler to turn over the ball. Come on, Jay Cutler's been doing that all season and all last year. He led the league into 26 interceptions last year. He's got 10 this year. Let's go. Key matchups. Key matchups I want to watch is Jason Peters and Julius Peppers. It's big because Julius Peppers is a great a pass rusher, but hey, Jason Peters did pretty good against Justin Tuck and OC your minority last week. Our special teams, Staff Rocket needs to keep the ball away from Devin Hester. He's one of the best punt returners of our time right now. Devin Hester is incredible. Joselio Hansen versus Jay Cutler and Demetri Patterson versus Jay Cutler. They're very young corners. Joselio Hansen's been around for a little bit longer, but hey, he's a nickel dime corner. So he's an extra corner. He doesn't start, but he needs to have a big game. He's had some big interceptions in his career, so we just hope that he does good this today. And LaShawn McCoy versus Brian Urlacher. Big. LaShawn McCoy needs to get outside the hash marks and needs to break a couple like he did last week. Even if it takes him a quarter or 2 quarters, be patient and wait for it, because it's going to happen. Because that defense can't be perfect. They're not perfect. They've lost 3 times this season, so they're not perfect. Philadelphia, offensive. They are 3rd in rushing yards, 9th in passing yards, and we have the 2nd best offense in the league. Chicago, they have the 30th worst offense in the league. Wow. They suck in offense. But Eagles, points per game, we're 2nd in NFL. 2nd. We score points. But for defense, our total defense is 9th. Their total defense is 3rd. They have the 3rd best defense in the league. So that's really big because the Giants, gave us actually Vic committed his first turnover last week. So Johnny Knox is leading receiver for Chicago. We have to watch out for him. Jay Cutler is having a good year. He's having an alright year. Interceptions back, but he's at 2,000 yards. He's got 12 TDs. Matt Forte having an alright year. He got 567 yards for 4 TDs. We can easily beat them because this is going to be our 3rd game out of 4 in 17 days span. So we might be a little tired, but this is a game we have to watch out for because this is one of them games that could creep up on us, and we could lose this game. But I think we're going to have a big game. Players to watch for big games. Brent Selleck and Deshaun Jackson. Brent Selleck needs to have an impact game, and this would be a great game for him to have an impact in. Even if he had like 6 receptions for 100 yards, even if he had a touchdown with 2 receptions, he just needs to make an impact somehow, some way. Because there's going to be stuff in the run, putting 8 people in the box, and he needs to get out there and play action and score some touchdowns or get big yards. Deshaun Jackson, he's a big-time action Jackson. Trent Cole and Quinn Michael on defense, watch out for them, Trent Cole and Quinn Michael. My prediction is 20-14 Eagles. Let's go. I bleed green. You bleed green. Eagles Nation. It's this huge game. If we win this game, we'll be 8-3, baby. Did you not think about that? I thought we were going to win 8 games all season. Hey, 8-3. Here we come. Everybody, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Woo!
Addicted to Preston and Steve? Get you fixed.
Go Eagles!